Guys, don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subs. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the Betway Premiership. Kaizer Chiefs 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 0. I'm joined by the only fan with a PhD.
Stibo Grandmauti. What's I'm going to Africa Borwa.
Yeah.
How to Motomolo at Tropo Johannesburg, Olivile Township in Soweto, the calabash. We're talking about the biggest calabash in Africa, by the way.
Yes.
And I had the opportunities, as I always do, to talk with the only player and first player, Simphiwe Tshabalala, to score the first and only goal in Africa that separated the world.
Yeah.
Simphiwe Tshabalala. Anyway, I was not seeing him. He had to greet me. But let's talk about this game. Gauteng Derby, Mamelodi Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs. Obviously, we were supporting the grass, the pole lines, and the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But what a game of football. Congratulations to Kaizer Chiefs. I think football has left Mamelodi Sundowns. Since I'm the only person who qualifies to say this, let me tell you, Sundowns now has become that team that can be seen as an ordinary team.
Yeah.
I think they were over-reliant on individuals like your Ribeiro. I won't talk about the Khuliso Modawa. I think Khuliso Modawa for me is a player that can be replaced. But I think they had an eye of a PhD in scouting of a Ribeiro. Hence, it even heads them on evaluation. It's very difficult for them to find a Ribeiro. But you talk about a Nabi. Let me tell you, this game, it was more tactical than on the field. But you talk about a player that, according to, I told you, Karastibo, in years to come, we will say players that play off the ball are more special players than the rest. Mtetwa, a special player. Let me tell you, if umsheba ka lihlo la bofan o tla bona o ka re ke kgomo le nna from an eye ya bofan ke bona o ka re ke kgomo. From a coaching eye, you'd understand that the player is a man of the match.
Yeah.
You know what it does? Udlala o ka re ke Pac-Man. Do you know that game ya Pac-Man?
Yeah.
A player that is always chasing.
Yeah.
That's Mtetwa for you, and he always makes sure that he makes it easy for your Tabokele, who's always winning those dropping balls and everything. But take nothing away from Mamelodi Sundowns. I think they played very well. But for me, they now have become an ordinary team.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for them to win. Remember, Chiefs is not so strong now.
Yeah.
But they've proven to be a team that can compete with Mamelodi Sundowns. Hence, you saw Mamelodi Sundowns fans fighting Sundowns coach. I was there. I'm not talking about rumors. Kiboni Mamelodi Sundowns fans from the VVIP section. I'm coming from there. Since you know whatever.
Yeah.
Never wants a coach. Literally so. They were stopping the coach. Why? Because these guys, by Tseba Bolo Sundowns, or now football has revoked them. And they're asking themselves, why have we not winning into when we play football against your Sundowns, your Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates marinated. I think Sundowns has to make peace. No, it is the reality. Sundowns has to make peace to say now they've now divulged into being in the same level as us.
Yeah.
And Cardoso, they may blame him.
Yeah.
But this is a good coach.
Yeah.
Who's now, for the first time in a long time, a coach that is making Mamelodi Sundowns to compete with the rest of us.
Yeah.
And is able to lose, not to win, but competing fairly. Pitso never won the CAF Champions League on merit. Pitso won the CAF Champions League by making sure that he weakens your Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates, and by using my uncle's money, Dr. Patrice Mutsipe's money, to make Kaizer Chiefs weaker and Orlando Pirates weak. By the way, I'm the only person in the world who does not care about being loved. This is how Peter won the league by poaching your George Maluleke and the rest. Thembinkosi Lodge. I know Thembinkosi Lodge was not taken in his era, but it was his influence. Because some people may think that this PhD is not real. This PhD is real because I know that even a Thembinkosi Lodge was taken out of Peter Msimane because of his influence that has gradually grown into adopting your likes of Rulani Mokoena, who are overrated, by the way. He's such a plumber, Rulani Mokoena. Overrated. He's such a plumber because they relied more on the finances rather than the gift and talent. That's why when he was poached to coach a Richards Bay that was fighting for relegation and had to fight into getting into the top 8, he said he's not ready to play against a Mamelodi Sundowns. But when Orlando Pirates was poaching for him, he said he wants to coach for Orlando Pirates. Why is he now ready to coach Orlando Pirates? Because he knows that the resources at the hand would allow him to compete with Sundowns. And I'm the only person who does not care about being loved. I have to overemphasize this because it will make football sense. Remember, I'm not talking to people that are alive now. My PhD will be revoked. I'm talking to people that are yet to live in 2 decades to come.
Future.
No, the future. I'm not supposed to be talking to these dumb cops that are commenting on the comment lines that would be calling me They are failing to understand me. And neither, I said, Stivo, I don't deserve to have 10 views.
Why?
Let me tell you, people that are supposed to listen to me in Africa, they are less than 5. If Mugabe was alive, it was supposed to be Mugabe, maybe Lee Julius Ramaphosa, maybe Luena Lebabaichu. I'm not for the rest. I'm a football intellectual proficiency at the best, and I'm the only person. That's why I'm giving you the way it is. Mtetwa, I told you about a player that could not play the ball, but he was man of the match. Why? Why does a player that does not play the ball, he lost most of the balls when he had them than when he has them? When he had them and when he has them, it's past and present. But in continuous sense of football, remember, football is played in 3 phases: when you have it, when you don't have it, and in transition. Yes. Mtetwa, who specialize and players that are specializing in marking in Africa in general, they are less celebrated. And there are players that play the ball, but you don't see them when we don't have the ball. So Mtetwa is that player who releases the ball very quickly and swiftly, if I may say. But he's very important. Hence you saw a Tabokele being replaced and Mtetwa was still on. Because he became the core of the middle of the park. And for the first time, or in most rare times where you see Etebom Rembula Mokoena being replaced. Why? Because Mtetwa home, let me say, home according to football, Yamo Africa. That's why you saw the center right back, Kaizer Chiefs being sold to Russia, and he became the best defender in Russia. Kibuaka Mangana. Why? Because we less celebrate players that play off the ball. We celebrate those that have the than the one that speaks logical sense. Oishelang alwana etsanto ke tse rata mjola yes good luck how. But anyway, I don't want to overshine and I hope this will make sense, not in this interview. I hope this interview has the most or the less views, because I don't expect it to make sense. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Tango. That's bon.
Thank you, please.
The one and only. Remember, I'm more qualified than the institution that qualifies the qualified, because I'm more qualified than the institution. In the own way.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.